Hello and welcome to a new reaction video. My name is Larissa and today it is time for a new reaction to House of the Dragon. First of all, I want to say I'm so happy that last week we had, well, some sort of a filler episode. It was more like building up towards what is going to happen this episode. I'm so happy we got that episode last week when I was on holiday and that now I'm just like back in time for like the epic episode, you know? Last week IMDb still said the episode was called A Dance of Dragons, but I think they changed it this morning. Yeah, today it says the Red Dragon and the Gold. But I do see that the rating is 9.7. It just came out, so mostly it doesn't say too much, but that is way higher than the other episodes had in the beginning. So I feel like this is gonna be a pretty epic episode. Anyway, before I start my reaction, I want to tell you that you can get early access to these episodes every week on my Patreon. The link is in the description, so check it out if you're interested. And you can also see my full reactions there, so my hour-long reaction to the House of the Dragon episodes. You can find those under the uncut reactions tier. There's no cuts apart from some battery changes, but for the rest is just my full reaction, so check it out if you're interested. Okay, so before I start, I think I need to do a tiny little rant first. I don't want to make it too long because this is going to be an epic episode and I just want to start, but I feel like some of you all are taking this fiction show a little too serious. And that's coming from me right now. Like, Game of Thrones House of the Dragon is literally my life. But right now we are getting to a point where people are putting like hate in my comments, are accusing me of pretty weird things, and are putting spoilers in the comments just to like get to me, I guess. Personally, I feel like that's because of the whole Team Black, Team Green thing. Like, of course, it's perfectly fine to root for a team. As you all know, I root for Team Black. If you root for Team Green, sure, do your thing. I never said, from the beginning, I said everyone is welcome here to watch my reactions, but know that I'm a Team Black supporter, so I'm gonna say things that will show you that I prefer Team Black. If you can't handle that as a Team Green supporter, no one is forcing you to watch my reactions. If you like my reactions, cool, thank you, welcome. But if you're angry at me because I'm supporting a different team, then I have a suggestion. Like, maybe you can like go to YouTube and search for reactors who are Team Green. I think that would solve so much for you. It would save a lot of negativity in my comments. It would stop people from getting spoiled, because there's also, I think, some book readers who are trying to put spoilers in the comments. And to be fair, I don't read a lot of comments because of these reasons. But when I sometimes see one, I'm like, what are you even trying here? It's like the only thing you're getting is that my reactions are gonna be way less fun when something big happens because you spoiled it. So I don't really get what the goal is here. Also, joke's on you, because a lot of book readers feel pretty privileged because they've read a book and they've been spoiling since season 1. So that's why I already know half of what's going to happen. Of course, it's also like Targaryen history. I already knew a bit of that. But like, if you're a book reader, sure, do your thing, but why spoil people who haven't read the book? I think also there's a lot of people out there who have read the book. Go to them, have a nice conversation about it, but why bother people with it who haven't read the book? I just don't understand that. I also was a little confused because in the second episode I suddenly saw that there were like some dislikes. I was like, oh, well, what happened? Did I do something wrong in the edit? Did I give like misinformation or anything? And then I clicked the comments and people were accusing me of justifying child murder. Guys, we're talking about a fictional child here. And also, I never said it was good what they did. I think I literally said child murder is not okay. I think I literally said that. And still, Team Green knows how to take all of those words out of context and then accuse me of something weird like that. All I have to say about that is I obviously said killing children was wrong. I obviously didn't agree with it. The only thing I said is that I thought it was hypocritical how Team Green reacted, which I still stand behind, because it is, because they also killed a child. And no, I'm not saying that justifies it. I just said how they reacted makes them a bit hypocrite, because they did the same thing and they didn't care a bit about Lucerys. The only one who cared a bit about him was Alicent, because she didn't agree. Did you ever hear Aegon say like, oh shit, my nephew Luke is dead? No, we never heard them mention him once. So no, I'm not justifying child murder here. We're talking about a fictional show once again. So honestly, all I have to say about that is there is a lot of innocent children dying at this moment in the actual world. maybe put your energy into that. I feel like this hate coming from all the sides, I think other people are experiencing it as well, is because it's this whole Team Green, Team Black thing. And to be honest, to me, it was just like a fun thing, like, oh, the fandom is sort of divided into teams. That makes for more interesting conversations and all. I'm trying to make fun reactions from like the perspective of someone who roots for Team Black. But then you get hate for not being the team people want you to be. Grow up, honestly. Yeah. So yeah, with all of that said, a little rant always becomes a bigger rant because it's just so insane to me that people are behaving this way. Just be nice. We're all in the same fandom. We're all loving the show. Just be nice to each other. There's no reason to be an asshole. So here we are, back together again, watching a new House of the Dragon episode. Let's just all be nice to each other. Let's enjoy the episode. I'm very excited to see it. And yeah, like I said, I think this is gonna be a pretty epic episode. So I'm not gonna talk too much right now. I feel like last week, like I said, were a bit of like preparations for what's going to happen now. And I think now shit is about to go down. So let's watch this episode. Is he dreaming again? Viserys? Is he making a cameo too? No, I don't think so.
I can't understand.
Millie is back again! Oh shit!
Stop.
Oh, that looked weird. Oh! Nightmare fuel. I mean, I guess that's what this is, but...
There's been a raven.
Oh, what happened to his hands? I guess I'm wearing the right shirt because I have young Rhaenyra on my shirt right now. Yeah, chose the right outfit today.
Castles of Rosby and Stokeworth have both fallen without siege. They have raised their god's banner. Sir Kristen's army, now tripled in strength, might have Harrenhal as its destination.
Yeah, I mean, that is what they said in the previous episode.
Post of Rivermen.
Harrenhal is literally so random.
My prince, my grace, your grace.
My grace.
This is Sir Oscar Tully, grandson to Grover Tully. He is heir to Riverrun.
It is an honor, your grace.
Indeed.
Just a kid. What did he say? He's so awkward.
Unable to do much more than take meager drink.
So he's alive.
Gods be good.
My time is short and I have need of an army, a feather pillow over his head and speed along your inheritance.
I love my grandsire. Like a father. My own lord father died suddenly.
Okay, I was already wondering, like, doesn't he just have a son then?
Are you here to speak with your grandsire's voice?
While he still lives?
Yeah?
That is not our way.
Then you're of no use to me. I require men of action to lead my host of rivermen.
Oh, there goes. Why can't he just speak in his name if the granddad is literally, like, on the edge of dying? Bernice. I have nothing but love for this woman.
Milady.
Princess, for holding to formalities.
Apologies, Princess.
And you are Arron.
Yes.
I'm given to understand my lord husband owes you his life, but I was not told his saviour was so comely. Your mother must have been very beautiful.
Bernice. Is your work finished? No, my lord.
He was the sailor who plucked you from your watery grave.
Yes.
I wonder if something is like gonna happen to him or something, because they keep bringing him back like almost every episode, and I'm like, okay, we get it now. Is something gonna happen to him?
Alan's past is no fault of his. He saved his lord's life. He should be raised up, not hidden beneath the tides. I came to tell you that Baylor has called me to Dragonstone. They grow restless in Rhaenyra's absence.
Where has that woman gone?
I suspect to try and draw us all back from the abyss.
Oh, they keep destroying more of Viserys' work. Or is that not his? I don't know.
As requested. I brewed it myself.
I will see it delivered discreetly.
The tea is known to disagree with the gout.
I shall observe the girl closely.
Who is this for? Did Aegon rape someone again? Or is it for herself? Kristen Cole is gone, right?
Do you believe Viserys wanted Aegon to succeed him?
Yeah, the conversation has her thinking.
I could not know. His Grace never raised the matter with me.
Yeah, I think it's for herself. Wait, is she, like, pregnant already? Well, good, let's not get any more offspring. We see what you got already. Not the best group of people. Imagine a child from Kristen Cole. Oh, that would be even worse. Phew, don't want to know what kind of monster would come out of that.
Signs of an army moving northwest, I believe.
She believes.
Oh my god, I hate these men.
Perhaps you can, Sir Alfred, when you next sight them on your dragon.
Slay.
The only reason is because of Bela's efforts.
Have you had word from your father?
No.
Ravens were sent to Harrenhal, seeking news of Damon's progress. None have, as yet, returned.
Damon is just leaving everyone on red.
We could perhaps act if only we had a host of our own, or someone here to lead us.
Mind your tongue.
Does it speak falsely, my prince? This council is rudderless. Why should your voice be any louder than ours, princess? It is her voice and that of the king consort, but they are gone.
What has come of this council?
My lord.
Oh, so now you're finally gonna listen because a guy walks in? Jesus.
Is there naught to be done in the absence of the queen but to grouse and claw for power?
Yeah.
We do not know the Queen's doings, but we must trust she seeks the same as each of us at this table. An end to this conflict.
Yeah, to be fair, up to now, Rhaenyra and Daemon, both of them, they haven't been doing a very good job. It's just like, Rhaenyra, it seems like she doesn't really know what she wants. Like, she doesn't want bloodshed, but at this point, it's inevitable. And Daemon is just kind of doing his own thing.
Men of House Darkland.
What now?
All who bend the knee to the true king
Oh.
spared, fighting in his name against the whore of Dragonstone.
Is that Kristen talking? Yeah, of course. No one else would use the word whore.
Is there no honor left in this world? Sacking your queen's own castle, putting up people to the sword? Kingmaker. You're not fit for the White Cloak.
No, but we've known that since the beginning, haven't we?
Yours will come in kind.
We'll lead the van northeast. Follow the coastline.
Realize you were neither born nor bred anywhere near the Crown Lands, but Harrenhal is to the west.
Indeed it is.
I told you we should have sent our dragons, and now look what's happened. Daemon, of all people, has taken Harrenhal.
Of all people.
It's your fucking castle!
Well, no one likes him there.
Castle is more crippled than I am. It is also penniless, as I happily control all of its gold. The false queen remains trapped on her island. Kristen continues felling castles in the Crown Land.
I need to be informed of these things. The enemies.
Harrenhal must wait. Sir Kristen is marching on Rook's Rest.
A pathetic prize. I gave no such
The castle
command.
is small, weakly defended, and Lord Staunton sits on Rhaenyra's council. We'll have Dragonstone effectively cut off by land, but with dragons flying behind armies of men.
No, have him turn about. I want Harrenhal back.
Dude, are you missing where they're literally telling you that they're taking so many castles for you, but you're like, no, Harrenhal.
Plotting. Without my authority.
Is this the first time we hear him speak High Valyrian? I think it is. That's cool. The fun thing is, I have been taking High Valyrian lessons for almost a year now, and I kind of like understand some of it, and it feels really good.
Milke Goston Bivilus Segiton Bilivazni. Well, right now, Rook's Rest is an easy target and a worthy effort. Don't you agree, my king?
Lord Laris ventured into the lamprey pie at last night's supper. Too far, I fear.
And now he's gonna tell Aegon, because he is the master of whisperers now.
Sir Kristen wins every challenge he faces there. That truth alone is like to incite Rhaenyra's fury. You must worry for him. Your sworn sword, never exposed to dragons, it is a perilous road.
He's really digging for information here, huh?
We should all pray for his victory and safe return.
Indeed. You have not sinned yourself of late.
Only weeks ago, my lord husband was alive, and the realm was at peace.
Was it only weeks? It always feels way longer for us because we waited so long for the second season.
The voices of history guided Viserys. He knew that his wisdom alone could only reach so far.
Do you think that is why he changed his mind? In the end.
I feel like she's never gonna tell this to anyone. Because it must also be kind of embarrassing.
It's impossible to know what steered his thoughts in those final hours. Rhaenyra's supporters will believe what they wish, and so will Aegon's.
Yeah.
And the victor will eventually ascend the throne. The significance of Viserys' intentions died with him.
Yes, it did.
Yeah, I feel like that's all in the past now. None of that matters anymore. I kind of wonder why everyone wants Harrenhal. Like, I get it, it's like the biggest castle and probably like it's in a strategic place and all. But there's nothing there. There's not even a lot of people left, right? It's just like, yeah, you have a broken castle, now what? That's haunted, by the way. I have to say, I do like how they're making this kind of creepy and all with the nightmares from Daemon. Is he seeing Aemon now? Or is he actually there? What the hell? I would go crazy, but yeah, I feel like that's what is happening. Oh! Huh?
Touch late to be stalking about a strange castle putting its people to the sword. I'm called Alice.
Strong?
Rivers.
Bastard.
Once you get to know me, you'll find I'm not so bad.
So what are you then? Some kind of maester?
The last one fled in the night.
Fled?
Just never settled in. How are you settling in?
Mhm.
Sleep can be thin in this place. Harrenhal's been cursed since its first stone was laid. Black hadn't felled the grove of weirwood trees that grew on these lands. It's said their whispers can still be heard
A
sometimes.
midwife's tale.
The very bed you sleep in was made from such a heart tree. Have you experienced anything of note?
You are a strange kind of woman.
I'm no woman at all. I'm a barn owl, cursed to live in human form. You arrive here alone, claim the castle, and yet send no raven. Do you now plan to make your own claim? Perhaps to prove yourself to
Do not try me with your insolence, witch.
I just wanted to say she's kind of like a witch. It's cool.
to one who replaced you as heir.
Damn, speaking to Daemon like that.
Here, drink this. I need your sleep to win this place to your side.
What is happening there?
And against the crown.
Who are you?
Sir William Blackwood of House Blackwood, Your Grace, as I said.
Who are you?
What might I do for you?
You who summoned me, Your Grace, some 20 years ago, and acknowledged the Princess Rhaenyra.
So you fight for this old oath, not of course for your 1,000-year-old feud with the Brackens.
I once vied for Queen Rhaenyra's hand. I always liked her spirit.
Oh! Lena! Oh. Damn, he's really seeing ghosts here, man.
Our armies will be yours.
Like, what I think is the nicest thing is to just see these, like, actors back from season 1 you actually can see back because they're either older or dead. This is a fun way of, like, bringing them back for a while.
No more plenty. Equipment has only grown apace, Mr. Kristen.
Is he bored again?
Kingmaker, they're calling him.
You bore me. You all bore me.
And it just makes me think of, like, young Aegon when he was played by Ty Tennant. Like, every time, like, oh, every time, like, there was Lena's, yeah, what do you call it, like, funeral. When they were training with the dragons.
Your father's books.
I ordered them removed.
Oh.
With no thought to the centuries of knowledge in those pages.
I removed them. I didn't burn them.
What is it?
They don't care what I think. My council, Cole, Aemond, they pursue their campaign.
Yeah, I get what he means. They're not really listening to him. Like, maybe he doesn't have the smartest ideas, but I do get why it feels like they're kind of leaving him out.
Simply wearing the crown imbues you with wisdom.
But indeed, that's the point. He doesn't have a lot of wisdom, so I get it.
Those men earned their seats. It's my hope that you would honour the burden of your new duties, be silent, and strive to learn from the more studied minds around you, in the hope that you might be half the king your father was.
Tread carefully.
Or what? You'll hang me, as you did your rat catchers.
Ooh.
Or have me banished, as you did your hand. You should humbly be seeking our opinions and counsel. You have no idea the sacrifices that were made, put you on that throne.
Honestly.
What would you have me do, Mother?
Do simply what is needed of you. Nothing.
I feel like that is best, though. They just need his face, like, here, the king, you know? For the rest, I guess.
To battle!
Are we ever gonna see, like, a battle between, like, Team Green and Black or something? They're just taking things, but we're not really seeing any fights or something.
We shall move now and strike by day. They will not expect it.
They will not expect it because it is fucking madness.
I like him. Oh, look who's back. I just hear the Rhaenyra team song and I'm like, hell yeah.
To support the war that your vassals have been fighting in your absence, Your Grace.
Shoot.
Duskendale.
The city has fallen.
What of my father?
He kept his oath. Cole took his head for it.
Oh.
Where have you been these last days?
Yeah.
You vanished without so much as a word.
But such was necessary. I went to King's Landing.
Oh, of course. Yeah.
To meet Queen Alicent and sue for peace.
Could have been taken or slain.
I inherited 80 years of peace from my father. Before I was to end it, I needed to know that there was no other path. And now I do.
It's good to see that Jace is finally like speaking up though, because he does have a point.
Either I win my claim or die.
Stand at the ready.
Yeah, okay, good. Now at least she knows there's no other way, so let's go.
Because his castle is small and vulnerable and there for the taking. He is daring us.
We need to send a dragon.
I will go.
My queen.
You cannot.
Damn, she's kind of acting the same as Egan now.
If you die, all is lost. Send me.
After what happened to Luke, I think you can forget about that.
Experience.
Oh.
You must send me, Your Grace. Melis is your largest dragon and
She does have a point.
I will meet Cole.
Ooh, chills. Ooh, but also kind of scared for her. Oof. Bernice is way too happy about that. What is he going to do? The fact that he has so much power is kind of dangerous. Is he gonna take his dragon? Ooh. And then maybe that's what's waiting for Bernice then.
For your claim and mine.
Jace, cutie, we get it.
I should have told you
Ooh.
when you first became heir to the throne. It's a
Ooh.
secret. Serge told me when he named me his successor. Because I was unsure that
Ooh, chills. I'm scared. I'm so scared. I'm scared for Bernice.
is not just a protector.
No.
Ordained to lead the Seven Kingdoms.
I love her.
My father believed that I alone was meant to be this protector. But to unite the realm, I had to send the dragons to war. The horrors I have just loosed cannot be for a crown alone. That is why I must believe what Viserys told me what Jaehaerys had told him. And what I will now tell you.
What is it?
Aegon the Conqueror's dream. He called it the Song of Ice and Fire.
But who's there first? Bernice, I think, right?
Make the signal. What signal?
Yeah. Oh, you go. The way they're just trying to shoot the dragon, like, yeah, sure. Oh, I'm so scared for her. What? I don't know if this was the plan already, but I just thought Egan was gonna be there. Okay, Vhagar blends in very well with nature though, so I get they could keep him hidden so long. Oh, Egan. Oh, Bernice. No. I don't see this ending well for her, to be honest, so I'm just already kind of trying to accept that, but Bernice.
Whose dragon is that? His Grace the King's.
This was your secret plot, Carl. For the king himself.
Oh yeah, okay, the secret plot was Aemond, yeah.
Stalwart men of House Targaryen, your king has joined you, the one true king, Aegon. Advance!
Oh, this is really the first war with like dragons, or the first battle, I mean.
Where are you, Aemond?
I feel like she can easily beat him, but when Vhagar is there. Ooh, oh. Egan, you're such a fool. What the hell were you thinking? Ugh. Oh, poor dragon baby. No, 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 no. Oh, Vhagar is so fucking big. It's insane. No, 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 no. Rhaenys, get the hell out of there. What? I feel bad for the dragon, but I don't feel bad for Aegon. What? He attacked Aegon? Rhaenys, please get out. Please. Getting an asthma attack from the stress here. Yeah, I guess the Dance of Dragons has begun. What? Is this just... Hello? Okay. Ooh. Oh my god. Yeah, I feel like she does not intend to retreat. Aw, Melis is like, you sure? I feel like she also kind of accepted it, that if she dies right now. I don't know. I feel like the moment she saw Vhagar coming in, she kind of accepted if that would happen or something. No. No! No, 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 no! 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 No, baby! Oh! No! She's alive? She's alive? Oh, fuck you, Kristen Cole! You did not need to fool me like that. No, Rhaenys. No. I'm so sad. Please die. Oh, I hate Aemon so much. Just the way we see him kill someone else with Vhagar and him just riding away with that look on his face. Ugh. Can't stand him. At the same time, I'm like, he's so cool, but I can't stand him. God. Yeah, I wonder what's going on with Aegon right now. I feel like he's not gonna die. At the same time, I do think Aemon's attack on him was what he was supposed, or like what he wanted to do. It was not an accident. Oh, that was definitely not an accident. Holy shit.
Where's His Grace?
Is he dead? What? No. What? Is he dead? What? No. Huh? I'm so confused. I'm so fucking confused. What the hell is going on? Huh? I don't know what's happening right now. This episode left me really confused. Huh? Because first of all, Rhaenys died, I think? But at the same time, I'm like, yeah, she... Probably, but we saw her falling, but we didn't really see her actually dying or something. We did see the dragon, like, being bit in the neck by Vhagar. And Aegon? Like, yeah, Aemon probably attacked him on purpose because especially because last episode, we also had the scene where he was making fun of him again when he was, like, lying with the woman. I think the purpose of that scene was really, like, to lay on thick, like, oh, Aegon is still bullying him. And I think that was really, like, one of the reasons why he did it. But also, we've seen him say when they were looking for Aegon to make him king, if they ever want to crown me king, I intend to be found. So, oh. Okay, first of all, I didn't expect Eamon to attack Aegon. Because I felt like even though they don't get along that well and Aegon still treats him, wrong. Alicent did have like the one speech to Aegon one time, like, we're family and you have to stand up for your family because we're like, she didn't exactly say it like that, but we're like a team, you know? And in like desperate times, they're the only people you have. But now I realize she did say that to Aegon, not exactly to Aemond, but I did feel like that was kind of all how they were like in it. But, whoa, I need to read some comments. I'm confused as hell. Yeah, okay. All I'm seeing right now is about Rhaenys and Meleys. She is dead. Yeah, like I thought. I think I was just like in denial for a bit. I'm gonna miss her though. Just the scene where she was like, we're off to battle, old girl, or something like that. And then for it to end like that. But it's kind of what I said. And I think that's the biggest reason. Like, I don't like it, of course not. I wish she would have survived, just won this battle and survived. But the moment she saw Vhagar coming, I think even the moment Rhaenyra agreed on letting her go, I feel like she kind of made her peace with it all. I feel like she was just happy to finally do something. And especially the moment she saw Vhagar coming, you saw her face, the way she looked. I think she was like, still gonna like give her best effort, try to win this. But she would also be at peace if this would be like her last battle, you know? And I think that's the reason why, like, I'm super sad, but I think that's also the reason why I can kind of cope with it. Or I'm still in denial, I don't know. But that was so sad. Ugh. Really lost one of my favorite characters this episode. To be fair, I feel like because I was kind of confused throughout the battle, I couldn't fully feel all of my emotions, mostly because, first of all, Aegon gets like blown from the sky, which I didn't see coming at first. That happened, and I feel like I was still so with my mind at that event and then the Rhaenys part was already happening. I was like, what the hell is going on? So much happening at once. And I guess this is really what a war with dragons looks like. I don't know what to say, man. Yeah, people here are like, I can't believe we lost Rhaenys and Criston Cole is still alive. The way they fooled us. When we saw like those eyes opening and I was like, is Rhaenys still alive? I was like getting all my hopes up, and then it was Criston Cole. They knew what they were doing there. They knew how they were pranking us. And that was not the time for pranks. I'm mad. That was uncalled for. Yeah. Oh, stop. The comments are only making me cry. It's just like literally everyone is talking about Rhaenys and Meleys and the way they shared their last look at each other before they died. And okay, seriously, okay, if I look at all the shit every character ever did, everyone made mistakes, everyone. The only one where I'm like, this girl never did something wrong, Rhaenys. Badass bitch, was supposed to be queen. Honestly, she is the true queen to me. If it wasn't too late, I would have said like, she is the true queen. Like the thing Viserys did with Rhaenyra, like making her heir even though she's a girl, that was possible in the end. If some people wouldn't have ruined that, then it should have been possible with her too. Of course, that was like a little bit back in time as well. Yeah, if I could have chosen for a true queen, I would have chosen Rhaenys, but sadly it was just like way too late for that and it was never gonna happen anymore. But yeah, she deserved to be queen. People are like, Aegon downloading the Duolingo app after getting roasted by his brother, only to get literally roasted in the end. Me. I'm also learning High Valyrian through Duolingo. Okay, no, I'm gonna stop reading this. Everything is about Rhaenys and Meleys and I can't take anymore. I think I'm still in denial. Otherwise, I would be crying my eyes out right now, I think. I don't know what's happening. Like, I'm sad, but the tears are not coming. I'm just, like, still shocked by it all or something. I kind of want to know what happened to Aegon, though. What if he's dead? So they really just don't want us to know yet. Like, if you haven't read the book. Okay, then I'll just accept that. Then I don't think I'm gonna, like, read anymore, to be honest. Like, of course, book readers know that if he's dead or not. But from what I read in like articles, they're like, what if he's dead and what if he's not? So I think they kind of wanted to keep it like in the middle and leave it for next episode. So then I'll just fully accept that and see what's going to happen in the next episode. I do think it brings for really interesting dynamics though to see this happening between Aemon and Aegon. And like if Aegon survives, how is their bond gonna be? Because Aegon, I don't know if he's going to remember, but I think he will remember what Aemon did. And he probably won't be too happy about it. So, But at the same time, I'm like, if he's dead, I never expected Aegon to die this early on. I just really don't think that's going to happen, to be honest. But, okay, I'm gonna leave this in the middle and we'll see next episode. Please, like I said before, no spoilers in the comments, also for other people who haven't read the books. But yeah, I'm very curious about this. It's something I really didn't see coming. Like, first of all, that he actually went there. Okay, maybe in the end, when I think about it, it was predictable because he really... wasn't too happy about how things were going. But for him to be like blown out of the sky by his own brother, I didn't expect that. Honestly, a lot more happened this episode, but I'm just constantly thinking about Rhaenys right now. And like I said, now I'm kind of in denial, but I know like for the rest of the day, I'm going to think of this and be like, Rhaenys. One more thing though, Daemon chilling at Harrenhal while everyone's going to war and he's just not sending ravens. Like, okay, I get it. He's mad. He left in a fight, but now he's in Harrenhal just seeing ghosts and all. But I'm like, you have to realize you're literally at war right now. The least you can do is just, send a raven. Tell them how things are going right now. I mean, it's pretty important whether you had a fight with your wife or not, but, The only thing I just realized, or like I saw someone post that, is that the guy from House Blackwood who was sitting in the hall of Harrenhal, that was the young boy from season 1 who like wanted to marry Rhaenyra, who like pledged for her hand in marriage or whatever you call that, and who then killed the one guy who was making fun of him. I think that was actually him, because when he said that, like that he actually asked for her hand in marriage once or something like that, I was like, wait, did we see that? Because we've seen some men do that, like in season 1. But I tried to remember him and I was like, no, I don't recognize him. And then I realized, we are 20 years later. So is that the boy then? I think he was, right? I've seen only one person say that. So that's why I'm like, is this like true? But I guess it is then. I think that's kind of funny. That they're bringing these people back and all. And just like, we've seen history happening in season 1 and now... Yeah, just seeing those people back. It's fun that they do that. Damn. You know what I feel like right now? Because I was so caught up in this battle that I cried for Rhaenys, but I couldn't cry too hard. And I don't know why, but I feel like once I start editing this episode and I reach that part, and now I know what's going to happen, and I'm going to see the look between Rhaenys and Meleys. And when Rhaenys is like, oh, we're going to battle again, old girl. No. Oh, I can't believe this happened. I'm just getting chills thinking about it again. I have to say, I think also one reason why I want to say I'm kind of okay, but I'm not okay with it, but why I'm not a total mess right now is because I expected someone would die. Like, I didn't know who was gonna die, but the thing is, in Game of Thrones, every week the question was just like, who's gonna die this week? And every week someone would die, because that was Game of Thrones. And now at House of the Dragon, like obviously in season 1 it wasn't really war yet, but now season 2, I have to say, like the first episode, it was really exciting to me, but I think mostly because we were seeing everyone back and the whole event with Helena and the children in the end, that was just like really tense. But then episode 2 and 3, I feel like they were mostly like preparations for the battle and still like a lot of scenes from the council and all. And I don't mind that, but that does mean like, oh, now the 4th episode, something finally has to happen, I think. And we haven't seen like any important deaths for a long time, so I felt like it was time for someone to die, no matter how cruel that sounds. But yeah, that's why the thing is, I kind of saw it coming, but I didn't see it coming that it would be Rhaenys, you know? And I think, okay, in the 3rd episode, the last scene with Rhaenyra and Alicent, I did hear actually from some book readers that does not happen in the book. Some people didn't really agree on the scene. I think I'm kind of neutral on it because, to be fair, like I'm fully Team Black, but Rhaenyra has also not been making the wisest decisions, you know? And I think that's mostly because she's trying to keep the peace and trying to do what's best for the people, you know? But the problem is at one point that you can't prevent this anymore because they want a war and literally the only thing you can do to prevent it is, I guess, surrender. But then you have the whole thing about the prophecy and all, and Aegon doesn't really seem like the person to unite the realm and all. Also, he doesn't even know about the prophecy. So I think Rhaenyra also puts a lot of value to that, which I get. That's also why she told it to Jace in this episode. I think that was also a really touching moment. The way Jace, he was kind of angry at her. And I personally think that was valid because she did just leave again. Like, okay, last time she left because she lost her son, she was grieving, was still kind of understandable. Still, you're at war, people are counting on you, you have to be there. But okay, last time was like, sure, your son just died, I get it. But now she does this again just to go see Alicent. And of course for her, that has a purpose. Like, this was her last thing of seeing, like, is there any way to prevent this war? Or are we actually going to do this? Do I not have another choice? And that's where she realized, okay, I don't have another choice. So I think for her personally, that was very good because she can now base her decisions on that. But the least she could have done is, well, I guess tell her son or discuss this with the council. But I also understand that they would have tried to hold her back if she told that. So I get the decision to not tell it, but at the same time, like I said, a lot of people are counting on you. You can't just leave without even telling your son, you know, even though he would have tried to hold you back, but yeah. So I understand why Jace was like kind of pissed at her, and we also really saw that during the council, the way he talked to her. I was like, ooh, a little disrespectful to your mom, but at the same time, I really understand it. But then in the end, when she told him the story about A Song of Ice and Fire, I think he, kind of understood the whole situation better, that it's not just about a crown, it's about so much more. And I'm glad she told him. It was a touching scene. Yeah, and then in the meantime, we see Rhaenys getting ready for battle, and damn, I can't believe we're never gonna see her again. That's just sad. She really was one of my favorite characters. Damn, Rhaenys forever in our hearts, man. I think I said everything then. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna cry while I edit and then think about it for the rest of the day. So yeah, that was my reaction to episode 4 from season 2 of House of the Dragon. If you want to see my full reaction to this episode, then please check the link in the description. It's to my Patreon, and there you can get the uncut reaction tier. And if you want early access to next week's episode, also check it out because there's also an early access tier. Also with the uncut reaction tier, you also instantly get early access as well. So check that out if you're interested. Let me know what you thought of the episode, but please just stay a decent human being. I don't care if you're another team, we can still treat each other nicely, and there's no need for hate comments if you have another opinion. You can have respectful conversations in my comments, like I said, but stop the hate just because you're another team. I hope people can agree with me on that. And then if you like this reaction, then please leave a like. Make sure to subscribe so you'll see my videos coming every week, and then I really hope to see you next time. Bye!